Hey Scorpio, thank you for tuning in to the channel. This is going to be your general reading for July 1st to the 15th, 2021. Just know that this reading is not going to resonate with everybody, so keyword information serves you and leave the rest. This is going to be a reading for the collective. If you want a bigger picture, you can look at your moon and rising sign as well. Any information about Sage Company will be in the description box. And with that said, Scorpio, we're going to go ahead and get into your reading. All right, Scorpio, at the bottom of our deck, you guys been having some type of conflict or arguments or something like that, interaction, exchange, not so pleasant with somebody else. Well, it's coming through. So I feel like for some of my Scorpios here, you guys are initiating and wanting change, so much so that you're willing to go through this transformation so that you can move forward into something different. Now, this conflict or difficulties with somebody else may be the catalyst of you wanting this change, and you you're definitely going to do something about it, okay? Because you're tired of it, right? You probably been speaking to someone who you trust in regards to the matter and trying to get feedback or advice, but it's like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the struggle. I'm tired of it always being something. I can't, I'm not satisfied. I just want peace. I'm going to reclaim my power, and I'm determined to do this. I'm determined to see this through. Okay, Scorpio, let me pull some clarifying cards. Somebody is definitely tired of how things have been, and you want something different. All right. So at the bottom of the clarifying deck, Scorpio, we have the Four of Pentacles, holding on to something, trying to save something, trying to salvage something, okay? Hell, it might even be your dignity at this point, because this person is trying to take any and all that away from you. Especially when it comes to the name calling and the putting you down and telling you how you ain't shit. If you just went through this, then this is for you. Okay? But they definitely don't mind trying to make you feel small, trying to belittle you at all. And for some of my Scorpios, the reason why you haven't moved on this sooner is because for some strange reason, and it could have been the mental abuse that you was taking that made you feel like that you were stuck there. And you really wasn't. All it took for you was to move away from this. But somehow they convinced you that without them, you were nothing. So, for this change that you want to happen, it's just like, I feel like for the Scorpios who's going through this, it's like you saying there's levels to this, and I want something higher. I want something that gives me a different experience that makes me feel like it's so great that it feels unreal, you know. And you know you don't have it there, so you guys are willing to move away from this conflict and stuff right here. And this is you in the moment, inciting change and standing up for what you believe in, standing up for your decision. Okay? And there's your decision. Do I salvage this? Or do I take action and move on, because I know that not only mentally is this better for me, but I know that there's more. Here's the other level out there for me. Okay? And then I feel like that, you know, the person that you may have been going to for advice, or for clarification or something, you know, you needed this support. Now, this can be like a mother or auntie like figure, mother, auntie, somebody supportive like that type figure, or just whomever it was that you went to. This person is nurturing and they're supportive, and you can go to them for advice, period. They may have told you, you need to really think this through, figure out what it is that you really want. Because once you do what you're going to do, there's no turning back. Okay. So if you decided to move on, so this is what you had to figure out. Because if you decided to move on, there's no going back. Okay. And if you decide to stay, then you're saying you're okay with the treatment that you're receiving and you're willing to take more. But if you're taking your power back, and you know that there's more out there for you, and you know that this is an opportunity that you can grow and nurture and really be in a loving situation once you heal, okay? Once you heal, decide what it is that you really want in somebody else, then you could take these opportunities to give it a shot again, okay? But not until after the healing is complete, Scorpio. And that you definitively come to the conclusion, okay? Don't start nothing and you're not healed, or you're not totally sure that's what you want with somebody else. Don't bring somebody else into your mess or your drama, or just you not being totally 100% sure what it is that you really want. Don't do that to somebody else. That's why it's so very important for you to take the time to heal. these cards is flying everywhere. I just need one more. What is this popping out? Okay. So, for my Scorpios who's going through this, I really feel like some of you guys felt like that if you gave it enough time, things would get better on its own. There's no way that this person can always, keep feeling this way about me. Whatever lies you were telling to yourself to keep you around or to keep you stuck there or feeling like you were there. That's why you stayed. But then that little light bulb went on. And this is when you decided to stand your ground on whatever it is decision that you're going to make. Now, for some of my Scorpios, you guys thought that this was your destiny, that this person was your soulmate, and yeah, we're going to be together forever. And, all these things you thought about what it was, and it wasn't what you thought it was, all right? Again, it's become too much, okay? They may have started off one way, but this definitely was not the person that you was going to spend the rest of your life with. Okay. Again, with that advice, seeking that advice from the other person, you had to do some pondering and thinking on your own, and that put you in solitude. You had to do this to figure out what steps you are going to take next, okay? So, not saying that you can't have this. This is a promise of the future, right? This is that other level, right? So this is what you can have, but you got to heal first, okay? And then there will be a fulfillment of your wishes to have this spiritual type connection and union that you do want with an individual, okay? Or let's just say this. Let's put another scenario out there, Scorpio. You have that and too much of that, and there's somebody else that can offer you this, and this. And now you got a choice. Stay and feel bounded and restricted, or leave for the one that makes you feel like this. Okay, that can be the situation as well. Either way it goes, you got some shit to work out. Let's pull some more cards here for you, Scorpio. We'll do the good old, I'll pick it for you. I know Spirit has not checked out and left the building. Okay. So where do you see yourself in all this, Scorpio? That may be one of the questions that have arise since going through this scenario or these situations. So in your solitude and moments of figuring things out, you may have to take a look at everybody involved, or how you really view the situation and everybody involved in the situation. So this is your perspective of how things are going and how you feel about it and what you think about what you feel and see, right? Because we have to get down to the root of the problem so that we can grow once we heal, so we can have a foundation to start with and stand on, okay? So figuring that out about yourself, because somebody pulled a David Copperfield on you. Boom, bam. All right. Somewhere in there, in going through all of this, there was some trickery and some deception going on that unfortunately you fell for it. And so that's why you're in the situation you're in now. Okay, so Scorpio, the last 3 cards that I am pulling for you are from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle. And so, and I may have to consult the resource that came with it because this is a new deck for me. So if I do, then I will be reading from it. All right. Okay. So the first card that came out is connect with past loved ones, sense, feel, and reconnect. Some of you guys may not have a problem with connecting with your ancestors, and so this may be a method or a form that you do use when you get into situations or you get stuck, or just knowing that you do have that spiritual backing behind you and that you can always tap in and connect to that or reconnect to that if you haven't done it in a while, to help guide you, to help you with your questions and your answers. Okay, so that might be influential to how some of you guys are accustomed of doing some things. Go with the flow. Let go of what you need to let go of. Rest, heal. I'm gonna add that word in there, and manifest. Manifest your what newness you want to come in, but after you let go and you rest. All right. Then get on with that manifesting that spiritual union with the other person. Awaken your inner shaman. Connect, invoke, and heal. Okay, I'm glad one of these cards had heal on it. So here's 2 cards about connecting to your ancestors, or connecting spiritually to find your answers, to get you inspired, to get you going, to get you to healing and all that. So again, this may be the way that some of you, if not just one person who views this, know that they have a connection with their ancestors or past loved ones, and that is a way that they get through some things. So it's just saying definitely do that, but to definitely heal so you can let go, rest, and manifest what you do want in your life. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. You have some difficult decisions to make, and but you are going to do what's best for you, and that's all that matters. Okay, nothing else matters but what you want to do. Okay, because it's your life, and you have to go through whatever it is, whatever choices that you do make. So they're yours. They're yours to make. If you want to support the channel, like, share, tell people about the channel so we can grow, because we're definitely trying to grow, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. But we're going to do this again in the middle of July. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. Good luck and best wishes to you.